Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be doing a market recap. So if you don't know already, I do a weekly farmers market and I do a monthly recap of that. This is not that. This is from a separate market, different from the farmers market entirely. And I thought I would do a little recap for you guys. Just so you know how the market went, so you know what sold, how much I made, and just like the overall experience of it, I guess. So we're just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna list every single plushie I sold, which was a mini owl for $8, a Yoda for $12, an axolotl for $8, a coffee cup for $8, a mini bat for $8, a mini chicken and a mini squid, which was the 2 for $5 deal, and a mini bear for $3? Yes, $3, which is 8 plushies total sold. I did also sell 3D printed stuff, so I'm not going to include that in this, but I did sell 6 3D printed items. I sell those with my brother, but I can't sell them at the farmer's market. They don't allow it because it's like only handmade stuff, and those technically aren't handmade, which is why I have never really talked about that before. But I'm not going to go through what of those I sold. This is just crochet stuff. And then I also write down what colors sold. So I sold 1 item that was brown, 4 items that were green, 2 items that were blue, 2 items that were yellow, 3 items that were white, 1 item that was purple, and 1 item that was pink. However, I am right now, just realizing that that is also including 3D printed stuff. I did not take those out. So it is what it is. I'm not going to fix it, but keep that in mind. That is also crochet, or that is also 3D printed and crochet stuff. So I brought Halloween stuff to sell, but only 1 thing sold, and it was the mini bat. I believe it was one of the purple ones. So yeah, it is August. Currently it is August 8th. So yeah, that was a little bit frustrating, I guess, because I spent a while getting everything ready and making sure I had enough, and only 1 of them sold, but it's okay. I'm not gonna get angry about it. So like I said, 8 plushies sold, and then 6 3D printed items. The total money I made was 52 from crochet, and then an extra 20 from 3D print, but like I said, 52 for crochet. My top colors are green, white, blue, and yellow. Which, again, keep in mind, I did accidentally include 3D printed items, so it's not going to be perfect, but it's fine. So the Halloween and fall items will be on my Etsy in the next week or 2, I think. It kind of depends on when I have time to add them. But if you are interested in them, I should have a video including all of the fall items that I have coming out in maybe a week, maybe 2 more than that, I don't know. But I will mention it again in that video, so if you want to be reminded, watch that video, turn on notifications, and you will see when that video comes out. But yeah, I'm not sure when those are going to come out, and I also want to make a little bit more and a few other things as well, and then I can do like a fall/Halloween drop, but I'm getting way off topic here. But if you are interested, make sure you look out for that. Back to the market. It was a lot slower than it was last year, so I also did the same market last year. I didn't do like a recap or anything on it. I don't think I even did crochet YouTube at the time. I think I just crocheted outside of YouTube. But it was definitely slower than last year. I think I made like $40 more last year, maybe even more than that. So that was a little bit disappointing. Also, our spot, we were right at the very front last time, and this time we were pretty much at the back. So, that I think definitely played a part in it. But also I didn't really see many people with like shopping bags. Like there were a lot of people walking around and stuff, but there really wasn't anyone buying. It was just like food and drinks mainly that they were buying. They weren't really buying like items from sellers very much. And it did pick up in the afternoon and then it kind of died down again. Which leads me to my next point, which was it was super hot, sunny, and windy, so we did leave 2 hours early, but we hadn't made a sale in the 2 hours before we left. And before we did leave, I looked around and it was literally empty. There were no customers anywhere. So I was like, yeah, I'm hot and sweaty and I want to go home. And my stuff kept like falling off the table and it was really annoying. But we got through it, and yeah, but we did leave early because it was slow and hot and, you know. There were also 3 other crochet vendors there, which were all closer to the front than me. So that could also play another big part in why I didn't make as much as last year. So that, I mean, it's disappointing, obviously, but I am very, very grateful for what I did make, and so, yeah, I just want to make that clear. I'm very grateful for what I made. This is not me, like, complaining, oh, I didn't make enough, like, no, that's not what this is. I'm just comparing it to last year, it's definitely less, you know, which comparing isn't always great, but I'm gonna do it in this situation. So, that is all I had to, like, say for this one, I guess. It's another short video, and I know this is the second short video in a row. You're probably getting tired of them. I apologize very much. But I haven't had much time lately, and hopefully I have some cool videos coming. So look out for those as well. I am going to play my video that I recorded while I was there. I didn't talk or anything, it's just me showing you what I have, but I'm gonna play that right now. Alright, and that is going to be the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. If you did make it to the end of this video, put the little sun emoji down in the comments so I know that you did. And I will respond to every single person that comments. So make sure you do that before you go. Turn on notifications if you want to be notified when I post. And about that Halloween video that'll be coming out hopefully soon. I don't really know. But like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Genuinely, it does mean a lot to me that you guys take the time to watch my videos. So yeah, that'll be it. Bye!